so I can get y'all out of y'all sleepiness. Gotta get y'all out of y'all docile state, man. You know, a lot of times, first off, shalom, giving all praise to the Most High and the Son. A lot of times we get caught up like what Christianity did for us. Just like what the Israelites are doing. They're caught up in sorcery, magic, tricks. That's all it is. You can add all of them up together. They're just going to come out to be tricks. You trick somebody into believing something. Because we all thought we all came over here on slave ships. But they can't find one ship. Anybody know that? Did anybody know that? And don't get caught up in the CGI, AI photos. That class coming next. No slave ships. Nobody under no ship for 3 months, man. It's impossible.
That's right.
It's impossible, man. And don't get caught up. If you're not really open-minded, you're gonna believe what somebody else tell you. No research, no history, no fact-checking. That's how we roll. That's how we've been rolling all our lives.
Bring it out.
Did anybody ever question Christmas?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
As long as you're getting gifts, you're good, ain't you? Who would want to question Christmas, man? Who want to question these doctrines? They gonna look at the title and their attitudes gonna go because they not truly spiritual.
Right.
To open up to think that no one has did no research, proven any facts, bring any documentation. Why they don't have a manifest?
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Ba'ashim Rakah HaKudash, and double honors to the big brother and the men of great millstone, from the elders and apostles and the brethren on down. Shalom Bayatah Dawada, and to the Hakim and Akwat that's out to repent, Shalom to you, Mashpakah. Bishop Hakarab coming at you with another one. And you see it. You see it, but what do the scriptures say though? Let's open up with this one though. Let's open up with this one. Let's go to Titus 1. And let's go down to 9 for the point that I want. Titus 1 and 9. Holding fast the faith, the faithful word, as he had been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, meaning you motherfuckers that know you the Israelites. And I wouldn't be surprised if he starts saying that he ain't even an Israelite. I wouldn't be surprised. Running around talking about that we was in indentured service and we was duped and all that stupid ass shit. Fucking idiot, man. Fucking idiot. Just dumb, just stupid as hell, man. But it says what? Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they are not, for filthy lucre's sake. But let's grab the NLT on this and read that one. NLT, Titus 1 and 9 to 11. He must have a strong belief in the trustworthy message he was taught. Then he will be able to encourage others with wholesome teachings and show those who oppose it where they are wrong. For there are many rebellious people who engage in useless talk and deceive others. These is especially true of those who insist on circumcision for salvation. Verse 11. They must be silenced because they are turning whole families away from the truth by their false teachings, and they do it only for money. Let me read that again. They must be silenced because they are turning whole families away from the truth by their false teachings, and they do it only for money. So what you think that guy doing? When you see this guy, when the beginning, when he was rebuking Edomites, telling them their ass they was the devil, speaking the truth. And then now, he just vomiting everything that he ate. That shit, he's spitting that shit back up. He's spitting it back up. He just vomiting all this shit up. All of it. See? And what he doing? By doing that, what is he doing? You turn, if you got any Israelites that's sitting back watching that guy and expecting him to guide them to the ways of and to guide them back to Yahweh Shem Shah, well, everything he been doing is to destroy you. It's literally to destroy you. Talking about Yahweh Shah ain't did no miracles, ain't no such thing, ain't nobody, ain't no chariots. That dude is utterly, he destroying the flock, man, with his damn mouth. And he need to be shut the fuck up. Talking about, this is the spirit for you right now. What I'm telling you, his motherfucking mouth need to be shut up. Talking about them, man, because they ain't in the Holy Spirit, man. Man, shut your ass up. You ain't got the Holy Spirit. You run around lying to your people, run around doing all kind of shit, saying you speaking on behalf of Yahweh Shem Shah, while at the same time you speaking against Yahweh Shem Shah. How the fuck does that work? Mouth must be stopped. Period, point blank. See? But let's go grab this though. Because the idiot had the audacity to say on that, and you saw the little title that he had in that clip, and you saw what it said. It said what? What did it say? It said that that Deuteronomy 28 and 68. It wasn't talking about you Israelites going into captivity on slave ships. It was talking about that you for about a wicked nation that was going into spiritual bondage. Okay, so let's see if these scriptures is talking about a spiritual bondage. Let's see. Let's see if these scriptures is talking about a spiritual bondage. Let's see. Can we please see? Let's see. Let's grab this. What it says. Is this talking about a spiritual bondage right here? Deuteronomy 28. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Now, what and they know this. What is Egypt synonymous of? Slavery. That's what it's synonymous of. Do I got to go back to the book of Jude? All in that 5th chapter that matter of fact, I might have to. But let's go here first. Let's read this. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, meaning slavery again with ships. By the way, wherever I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold. What did he say? There you shall be sold. Did he say there you go sell yourselves? He said, no, there you shall be sold unto your enemies. What? Unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. And no man shall buy you, meaning redeem you. See, matter of fact, let's prove that it means redeem. Not ain't nobody, you gonna sell yourselves and ain't nobody gonna even buy you, so you gonna sell yourselves for nothing. Just stupid as hell. Stupid as hell. Let's grab that show that it means redeem, Konah. And it says what? Let's go down to the point. And what do you see right here? What do you see? It says buy, get, purchase, buyer, possessor. Possess, owner, recover, redeemed. So according to that, it's saying what? That no man shall redeem you. The only person that's been set up by Yahweh to come and redeem us is Mashiach Malak Yahweh Shah. That's it. Nobody else. Ain't nobody else been go be sent to redeem us but Yahweh Shah. And how is Yahweh coming back to redeem you? He coming with thousands of angels to redeem his people. But you have to tell you that, oh, but he ain't coming back. He just go appear. So how he coming back? How does he leave? He don't even believe that. He even talking about there ain't no chariots, man. That motherfucker mouth, and I'm gonna say that nigga mouth need to be shut the fuck up. Cause I wouldn't be surprised next he'd start running his mouth talking about you ain't the Israelites. I wouldn't be out here. I wouldn't put it past him, man. I wouldn't fucking put it past him. See, so was this actually talking about spiritual bondage? No, it's your ass literally going into bondage. Was you in? Let me just grab it. Exodus 20, and what it says. I am the Lord, Exodus 20 and 2. I am the Lord, Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So was that a spiritual bondage right there? That Egypt is synonymous for bondage, so was that a spiritual bondage? Or was it literal? You know that was literal. See? So the same thing he told you in Deuteronomy 28 and 68, that ain't no spiritual bondage. That ain't no wicked nation being going into spiritual bondage. That's the Most High's prophesying that your ass is going. You going into captivity again for your disobedience. A literal captivity, not spiritual bondage. See, simple as hell. Simple as fucking hell, man. Simple as hell. But let's go. Matter of fact, let's grab this Judith and show what happened. Let's grab it. Let's get straight to the point. Judith 5 and 11. Therefore, the king of Egypt rose up against them, and dealt subtlety with them, and brought them low with laboring in break, and made them slaves. So what is Egypt synonymous for? Slavery. See, so when you read that Deuteronomy 28 and 60, and it says, you shall go into Egypt again with ships, meaning you're going into slavery again with ships. Now, what nation of people went into slavery on slave ships? Wasn't it not the Israelites? And not no motherfucking Africans, Hamites? See, so that dude is through. That dude is through. But let's move on. Let's grab this real quick. Let's go here. Let's fast forward. Joel 3. Now, if you went into a spiritual bondage, well, what these people is going into a literal bondage for? If you went into a spiritual bondage, what does these people go in? And if you offered yourselves and fucking offered yourselves for sale as a fucking what do you say? A damn a fucking no, we were in digit service, man. And see, we've been duped. You just an idiot. Just a fucking idiot. Just a fucking idiot. So why would these people be going into a literal slavery then for the things that they did against us? If you went into a spiritual bondage, if you offered yourselves for sale, why would they be getting this judgment? Joel 3 and verse 3. And they cast lots for my people. And what is the casting of lots for my people? It ain't no rolling no motherfucking dice. It ain't no seeing who can get the stone close to this and then you go get slaves. No, the casting lots for my people is the bidding. Your ass being bidded upon. I got 250, 250, 250, 275, 300, 375, 325, 350, so on and so forth. That's the casting lots. See, that's the casting lots for his people. But what he say? And have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Yea, and what had ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? It's talking about Hamites. That ain't talking about no people that's running around over there right now that's in the land of Palestine, what they call in Palestine. That ain't talking about them. This Palestine is talking about these damn Hamites, descendants of Mizraim, which come the children of Philistine. It's talking about Hamites. And all those motherfuckers right now today is dwelling down and all throughout the confines of the land of the tabernacles of Ham, down there in Africa. See, those same motherfuckers that they'll be kind of like looking like you. They'll be looking like you. And some of them won't even be looking like you. They'll be looking like a bunch of fucking animals. With plates and bones and all this other shit on their faces and shit. See? But what it say, yeah, what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Why? Wait a minute. Well, is this talking about a spiritual bondage? Or did you literally go? Let's see. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried it to your temples, my goodly and pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians. Now, who was these Grecians? They was Edomites. They the Edomites. They ain't talking about no damn Japhet. It's talking about these goddamn Edomites. See? Let's show you that it's talking about the Edomites. Real quick, let's show you that these Grecians is talking about Edomites. Let's grab this. Now we know that First Maccabees, the 8th chapter, was during the time of the kingdom of the Greeks, the kingdom of Alexander's kingdom, and he was already done. And then you got Ptolemy, an Edomite, Lysimachus, an Edomite, Cassander, an Edomite, Antiochus, an Edomite. You got all the Seleucius, an Edomite. All their asses Edomites. Now this was during the time of them, but what it says to pertaining to these Grecians. Now we know these was talking about the Edomites, and what it says, First Maccabees 8 and 18, and to entreat them that they would take the yoke from them, for they saw that the kingdom of the Grecians did oppress Israel with servitude. See, and we already know these kingdom of the Grecians, it was concerning these Edomites. But let's fast forward to the future from this though, going into a prophecy that's pertaining to what's going to happen to these Edomites in the future. Let's get it. But let's finish this first. Joel 3 and 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians. Who was these Grecians? Edomites. That ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And what he gonna do? Is this talking about a spiritual bondage? No, this talking about literal bondage that they gonna go through. Why is he gonna go through? If you sold yourselves for some bullshit that he said, if you sold yourselves, why would they be getting punished for selling you if you sold yourselves? You damn idiot. And what he says, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah. Why? Because they asses sold the children of Judah to other motherfucking people. So what? It's only right that you be recompensed. And what it says, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to a people far off, for Yahweh have spoken it. See? And let's get these Grecians. See, we're just talking about these Edomites. Amos 1. And let's go to verse 6. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgression of Gaza. And who is these Gazites? Who is these Gazites? Let's go grab that real quick and come back. Genesis, the 10th chapter. And let's go down. Let me see. Come up. And it says what? Get straight to the point. Genesis 10 and 19. And the border of the Canaanites was from Zidon, as thou goest unto Gerar, unto Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah, and Admah Zeboim, even unto Lashab. Now what? It says what? These are the sons of Ham after their families, after their tongues, in their countries, and in their nations. So when it said Gaza, those are Hamites right there, right? Let's go back. Amos 1 and 6. Thus said Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Gaza, these Hamites that came against your ass in West Africa, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. And what is their punishment? Their ass gonna be sold by the hand of Judah and Israel, the northern kingdom, the Israelites. See, So they ass gonna be sold by all 12 tribes. They ass gonna be sold. That's what Isaiah 14 and 1 was talking about. But it says, let's grab that. Because they carried away captive the whole captivity to deliver them up to Edom. See? Let's grab 9. Thus said Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, some more Hamites. What did it say in Joel 3? And for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. See? So these people, they going into captivity, man. They going into captivity. Also, Edom is going into captivity. So why would it be going into captivity if you sold yourself as an indigent servant? Dumb fucking nigga. What it says? Amos 1 and 11. Thus said Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Edom is going to get the business, because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So you saw what the Edomites did. You saw what they did to us. We are the witnesses of what they did. The nigga run around talking about some goddamn indentured servitude. You fucking stupid nigga. You fucking dumbass nigga. And then run around talking about because they ain't in the spirit. Nigga, you ain't in the spirit. See? And that's why, matter of fact, let's grab that Isaiah. And then we go get a couple of these clips I want to show. But Isaiah 14. And what it says, 1, when we receive our salvation, these motherfuckers is going into captivity. Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. Yashala, that's all 12 tribes. And set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel, all 12 tribes, shall possess them in the land of Yahweh, in our land, for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So why is this going to happen to these people if you sold yourself as an indigent servant? Why? And then second to that, why is this going to literally happen to these people if you went into a spiritual bondage? You fucking idiots. And I don't give a fuck about speaking no politically correct to people. Man, you can fuck off. I don't give a fuck about that politically correct shit. And a lot of our motherfucking people that thinking that you preaching the truth and you doing this and all that shit, your ass is going to get put to death, man. Because you fucking going off and ain't speaking the truth and ain't continuing to speak the truth. And that nigga, that motherfucker yumped in them, they changed like a fucking stormy weather, man. One day it's raining, one day it's freezing, and one day it's hot. Them motherfuckers changed like the weather, man. See? And you must continue in the things that you was taught. You see? That's that pride. That's that pride. When that money set in, you don't continue in the things that you was taught. You start coming up with your own shit. And that shit go get your ass killed. So all the while you thinking that you going to receive salvation, you don't even believe in Yahweh Shai. You don't even believe in the salvation that the scripture speaks about. So when the time come, don't even expect salvation. Your ass going to get put down, man. And then we go see how much mercy that Yahweh got to go have up on these motherfuckers. Because a lot of motherfuckers is those old scribes and Pharisees, and you back right now fulfilling your same lot. Some of you motherfuckers is the motherfuckers that Yahweh Shai was talking about. What he say? And them that pierce me, like Yepta could be one of them same motherfuckers that was conspiring against Yahweh Shai and had him pierced, man. Matter of fact, let's grab that right quick. Let's grab that. He could be one of the motherfuckers that puffed up in pride and he don't even see that shit. If you ask me, I would say his ass one of the motherfuckers that was conspiring against Yahweh Shai. When you saw some damn heathens put nails in his hands and feet and you was proud of that shit. Crooked ass niggas. And what it says. And you got dumb ass motherfuckers sitting there that said, teach. And teach. That's right. You fucking niggas are stupid as hell, man. You're fucking stupid as hell. Revelations 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. And it ain't just talking about, yeah, it's talking about the Edomites, but it ain't just talking about them. It's talking about those of our people that conspired against Yahweh back then. Your ass is going to be back on earth right now to receive the fiery judgment that was predestined for your ass. That your ass was predestinated to receive, man. Motherfuckers is something else. But what? Behold, he coming with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. Meaning what? Let it be done, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. That Yahweh is going to return in those chariots. And every eye going to see him. And also these motherfuckers that conspired against Yahweh and these Edomites that actually is talking about Israelites that conspired against him. And it's also talking about the Edomites that carried out those actions of being conspired against. Which was nailing him to that shit. All you motherfuckers getting it. And you see a bunch of our people running around right motherfucker now on taking sides with Edomites. Y'all all go die right along with the motherfuckers. You crooked ass motherfucking niggas. But let me go into these few clips and I'm going to end it off. But let's go into these few of these clips that I want to show.
Publicly talk about this history of the slave trade when the people of Dahomey sold other black people to the white man and then shipped them to the New World.
We do not talk much about slave trade, slavery, because for most of Beninese people, 300 years back is a lot. Those who have been to school know about slave trade, know about what happened to the brothers sold to the New World. And a few months back, we had the bicentenary of the death of King Agongro. And Agongro was said to be one of the kings who tried to stop slave trade. But of course he did not succeed.
But he must have known how bad it was.
Yes, they knew how bad it was. That was why they didn't treat their own people. They would treat people from the wars and battles they did all around the country.
Judith 5:17. And whilst they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the power that hated iniquity was with them. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs. And the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies. See, and how would you know that these nations, how would these nations to know to come to us? When the Most High said, I'm going to send your enemies against you. How would these nations know to come fight against us? You know how? By the visions. By the visions that the Most High will put in the head of these other nations by Satan. And I'm going to show you real quick. Let's go to, before I show this other video, let's go to Job to show you how would these other nations, when the Most High said, I'm going to send your enemies against you, how did it happen? This how. Let's go to Job chapter 4 first. And let's go to verse to make the point. Job 4. Let me see. Go down to 12. Start there. And I'm going to read that to 16. Job 4:12. Now a thing was secretly brought to me, and my ear received a little thereof. In thoughts from the visions of the night, when deep sleep falls upon man, the fear came upon me, and trembling, which made all my bones to quake. Then a spirit passed before me. This is in a vision. While he sleep, while a person is asleep, this what? You're being sealed with what to do. Then a spirit passed before my face. The hair of my flesh stood up. It stood still, but I could not discern the form thereof. An image was before my eyes. There was silence, and I heard a voice. Now, who was this voice speaking to this individual in his sleep, in his vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon man? Now, who is this voice coming from? Satan had been given a task. Let me show you. Let's go to Job, the first chapter. Job, the first chapter. And we're going to start at verse 6. Job 1:6. Now there was a day when the sons of power, Yahweh, came to present themselves before the Lord Yahweh, and Satan came also among them. And Yahweh said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. See? But let's jump down to the point. Jump down to the point. And this is the point. And it says what? I'm going to start at 14. And there came a messenger unto Job and said, The oxen were plowing, and the asses feeding beside them. And the Sabaeans, or the Sabians, fell upon them. Now, who went to these Sabians and told them these things on what to do? Satan. The Most High sent him for a task. I need you to go do this and do that. So what did he do? This is one of the nations that Satan entered into and told him to go do these particular things to Job's property. And it says what? And the Sabians fell upon them and took them away. Yea, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword. And I only am alone. Slacky, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee. See? Let's grab another nation. While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, The fire of Yahweh is fallen from heaven, and had burned up the sheep and the servants, and consumed them, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, The Chaldeans, this is another nation of people, made out 3 bands. Now, who put this in their heads to do this? Satan. And how did he do it? In the vision of the night, by giving them their thing on what they to do. And if they didn't do it, then the Most High will keep plaguing. He'll plague your mind so much to where you would get tired of being shown the visions and you would just go carry it out. If you didn't carry it out when you was told to. Made out 3 bands and fell upon the camels and have carried them away. Yea, and slain the servants with the edge of the sword. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee. See? So how do these other nations know to come against us? When the Most High Yahweh said that, and I'm going to send your enemies against you, how you think he done it? That's how. By giving Satan his order and his command on what to do. And what did he do? He went and carried it out. That's why he says from going up and down and to and fro in the earth. When the Most High give him his task on what to do, he goes straight to do it. From going up and down, meaning from the dwelling place of the Most High to the earth, and doing what? And going to and fro. How he going to and fro? Up and down and throughout the earth, here, there, these various other nations doing these particular things. See? That's how. But let's get this other video. And let's go into this. Because that guy Yepta is through, man. He's through. Talking about these things ain't happened. where's all the slave ships? Just an idiot. But let's go show this other clip, and then I'm gonna grab a couple articles and end it off. But let's show this other clip.
To a nation well. Let's say the water. To buttress. Now, who dug this well? That's the question. This well was dug by the African chiefs. Why do they have to dug the well? Good. Now, the movement of Africans to America through that is known as Middle Passage. They call it Middle Passage. And the name of the slave ship is called cargo ship, which could take like 600, 700. You know, it was the Portuguese that started the trade.
Yeah.
Most of the slave moved from Africa then, they stood into Lisbon.
Okay.
Lisbon is a very big slave market in Portugal then.
Yeah.
Where everybody get their slave. Then later, along the line, the English joined. And the name of the first slave ship is being Jesus of Lubeck, or Good Ship Jesus, owned by King Henry VIII of England then. But later, Queen Elizabeth rented it out to one of the slave party called John Hawkins. And they started taking Africans away as a slave to work for them. And most of the town in America, even though the White House underground was built by
black people.
Now, on the slave ship, we could have like 600, 7, 3, 200. It depends the size of the slave ship. And the crew that were taking the slave away, they are no more than probably 25 to 30 people. They were taking like 600 or 300 slaves away. So most often, why taking it away? If the slaves supported the land and it's aggravated, you understand, or they have any opportunity, they'll kill all the crew on board. They will not add the sailor to sail down to any available land. They will not occupy. The only person they will not kill them is the sailor. They will ask the sailor to sail back to any available. I think that's what happened in Guadeloupe and some part, most of the Caribbeans. Those
Haiti, all those places, yeah.
So now the African chiefs came up with the idea. What can they do so that the slave will be less aggressive? That's where they have to do the work. And once the slave walk in a single file without heavy chain, the stopover will be here. They will give them the water to drink. When they consume the water, we are told that they will lose their memory.
Wow, it will wipe their memory?
But it's not for life, for 3 to 4 months. It will weaken them, not really that you wipe, because if you wipe their memory, why are they taking them as they wipe? You know they can't.
So they can't do anything. Wow.
So it will weaken them for 3 to 4 months. By then they will have sailed down to Europe or America. They will now regain their strength or
back.
memories back.
Wow.
So God might call it slave attenuation, some call it memory loss well. But ironically, some say the water is still effective. Some say it's not effective.
So if I drink this water now, I'll forget my memory for the next 4 months.
So 4 months to 3-4 months. But some say the power is still there. Some say it's still effective. Some say it's not effective. But we don't know how true this is because we never see a single source. Okay, let me
try it.
Although sometimes you see some tourists say they will take it, but when we get here, you know that the water is dirty. Discourages. So that's the way. Then after giving them the water, they will now move them to the point of no return.
But this well was dug by Africans.
Chiefs,
The chiefs.
Even though in Benin,
they also have one too. Okay.
Their own is a tree like this. We call it tree of memory loss. The women will go around the tree 7 times, the men 9 times, and we are told that they will lose their memory.
Wow. This is the point of no return.